Glory to Jesus Christ, glory to the God forever. So we have such a manual today. So I have 3 files downloaded to check them out from Tidal. As you know, Spotify, Deezer and Tidal, or you don't know, these are the same people, the same guys, everything mixed. Only some managers get some music that is available only on Spotify, and some is available only on Tidal. More or less these users the same. What do they both have? Some rare things you can find only on Spotify. Of course, modern music released after 2018 more or less is on Tidal. I think in good quality, in correct original quality. So it's just about equalizer, all these high fidelity things that you get. It's all about equalizer, that's all. Upscaling, that's all. So I have 3 tracks: Royce, JR Writer, D12. So let's check them with the program called AUCD Task Manager. They are both confirmed as CDDA, I mean original ones. They are like original. I mean lossless. You see. So they seem to be lossless, but I show you. What about Spectro, famous program? J.R. Wright, first track. So here we have it like the second one. Line, show frequency cutoff. Cutoff at 18.9. So kilohertz. So you see, it's not even, seems to be 3 and 20 kilobytes per second. So here we have it is like lossless FLAC, I mean. Such strange situation. The next track is Royce. It seems it shows like cut-off frequency, cut-off for original quality. And the last one, D12. Here we have it like the third track. It's not lossless, it's like from old times iTunes, Apple. They give this AAC variable bitrate like from 500 till 800. So they offer in this way, so it's quite a good quality. But it's not original track, so you should buy a CD in this case. If you need to pay them, it's better to buy CD. You can buy used CDs in many shops, and not only in the United States but outside also. Because people don't have minds, they use their phones. They have scans then and all this stuff. But they are, you know, I don't want to tell you who they are. So okay, so let's take the first track. the first track is Royce, and here it is Royce, so it is shown like the original ones, cutoff and 22. So let's check it with a program called MixSpot. I click on spectrum, it builds up spectrum. Let's wait a little bit. Who has SSD, it will be SSD drive. For this it will be fast, probably 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Here I have it longer. So you see, it builds. So we find this yellow, last yellow, 21 and 2. Here we have 2163. You can also click here on the at the button on the right one time to change the graphics, and you see here frequencies on the right at the top corner, and here we have frequencies here visible, well visible. So we have it in 21, and so it's not correct even with spectral. It shows cutoff at 22 and 1, but you see the last yellow, the last not yellow, yes, yellow, like gold color. We have it the frequency till almost almost lossless, almost 21 and 7. 21 and 7. Here we have with spectral spectral we have it as no, where it is, here 21. As you see here, green color shows indication of the last ones, so it's rarely, not very often, is almost is the same. Here in spectral it is roughly calculated, roughly. Here we have in a MixSpot we have correct scene. We just move our mouse to the last one visible. As for gold color, we have like from old Apple Store iTunes AAC variable bitrate from 500 till 700, but blue ones visible, greatly visible, more or less, and 21,900 almost cut off is more or less the same. So let us close this. Let's go to the second track, J right spectrum is building up. So here we have J writer, and 18.9, so 19, roughly same, 19. As you see, green color roughly visible even above this cutoff line sometimes, probably 20 almost. We can see here, but 19 and half more or less, but it's very rarely seen. And we go here to understand the track, and we find you see, find colors. 18841, probably 19200, not more. 19200, not more. So it's not even 320 kilobits per second. So it's not even a real MP3 file to listen to. Okay. Now we go to the last track, D12. We create spectrum. Here we have the quality of old iTunes Apple of AAC with AAC codec of 500 from 500 variable bitrate till 7800. And what we see on our graphic, here we have lines 21 and 7, 21 and 2, 21 and 4, 21 and 1, 21 and 2. So it's barely like from old iTunes Apple Store. So it's not very this bitrate lossless, a little lossless file from 500. It's more like from 400 till 600. So it's not lossless. In this case, you see, you almost have with this track almost like original ones, but it's better to buy an original CD. If you are crazy and you are going to get cancer or any type of your stomach or throat or different heart attacks, you are going to continue to play music and listen through your phones, different Wi-Fi, radio, transmission devices and so on. Now I will show you quite another situation. It's Loon. It's a track of Loon. It's a track of Loon. In this program I am not going to show you as it is lossless, but it is lossless comparing to CDDA 100%. It's written here CDDA 56%. It can even be 100%, but nevertheless I am going to show you the next. Here we spectral, turning on always show frequency cutoff. We see it seems to be lossless, but this track has never been lossless. It is from 2004 or 2005. It's never been lossless. Has never been lossless. It's all like music from these old companies that didn't buy music. They just gave it to people in very low bitrates, and they became managers and created these huge companies that now sell you this music, some in good quality, because getting money, they slowly buy some new discs to give you this music. So you see, this track shows that it is really lossless, because frequency cutoff and 22 and 1 as it should be. But you see, huge difference from the last yellow-green color, and it is barely seen green color here, for example, a little here, very barely. So it is not upscaled, but it is, like they say, remastered track. So you just add some frequencies with equalizer in many programs like Mixcraft, Acoustica 7, 8, 9. You can do this very easily. So it is showed to be 21 here. Who doesn't understand this program, because there is no tutorial, the website is not working. So you see, but the difference is drastical difference. So now we go to show you the spectrum. So here we find that there is no, they are hardly seen on your monitor, but you need to look only at the colors that are good seen. Some blue colors here, they are seen at the frequency of 18,400. But in general you don't see good. So for your eye, if you don't see good, it's all remastered, added some frequencies, boosted some frequencies with programs like Mixcraft, Acoustica and other, Isotope, Ozone and different other programs. So we check from this line more or less. So it's 15.9, so 16, barely saying 16, 200. So it's very low quality. 16, 200. It's 192 kilobytes per second, as I remember well, or 160 kilobytes per second. So it's very low quality, but the sound of the strap is quite good. It's almost impossible to you can listen it on Tidal or Deezer, and you can see that it's impossible. It's almost impossible, even with high quality headphones, to understand the difference. But as I understand it, is this track used very little bitrate, so it's from 160 or 192 till 500, so more or less, or 400. So it's quite hard to understand the difference, but such tracks they are. So this track shows that the music on Tidal and Spotify and Deezer and other services, I don't know other services. What about Apple? Because Apple is for rich people, you know. And it shows that these people are governed by the same people, by the same person. It's like fuel stations. You can't have two different oil stations, gas stations, on the same near the same railway, on the same street. Then one is on one side of the road and the other one is on the opposite side of the road, and they are concurrents, but there's no difference in their price. The price difference is very low. So these are the same people. This is how the gangsters deal. This is how the KGB leaders govern the world. This is how we live. So return to God, as we are going to die soon. Glorify the God.